Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I had a card flip, I thought. Before I get that out, though, I do want to talk about some of the images I was seeing when I was meditating in your energy. I guess not. I thought I had a card flip, but I didn't. Anyways, it was kind of hard for me to sit still because I kept feeling itchy. Like my head was itching, then my arm was itching. So I don't know if some of you have the case of the itchies, or like you need to change your bed sheets, or like maybe you've got a rash or something. That's not predictive. You would already know, okay? And if it's not that, then I guess just there's this sense of like, can't get comfortable, you know, whether that be like literally, emotionally, whatever. It's just like a fidgety type of energy. Some of you may feel more fidgety than normal, or more, maybe a little bit just more action oriented than normal, okay? I've definitely noticed an upkick in the Virgos in my life, meaning like, I've noticed that if things were going bad for them, that things tend to be trending upward again for the Virgo collective energy. So you might be feeling that slow movement upward in your energy levels, okay? Especially as we go into January and into 2022. And then I kept hearing an old song, Take It to the Limit. Take it to the limit. So it's like some of you are ready to take it to the limit. You know what I'm saying? Ready for this new and upcoming year. Maybe even a little bit anxious for it. Anxious to get out of 2021, some of you. I know that 2022 is going to be especially favorable for a few different zodiac signs, Virgo, and you are one of them. So I believe it's Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, and Virgo, that are going to be, I don't know, just riding a little bit of a higher wave than maybe the rest of the zodiac during this upcoming year. So that's great news for you. So let's see. As I say that, oh my gosh, what popped out? That's your card. It's all about you, baby boo. Okay, so 6th house, your house. This is talking about your work, your details, your craft. This also talks about learning new skills. Okay, apprenticeship type of energy. So some of you, especially when it comes to this upcoming year, it's like, where do you want to make money? Okay, where are your goals at? What are the things that you have aspirations towards? Because there's a definite boost in your ability to make that happen as we go into 2022. Now, as to how this relates to whoever you're dealing with, we'll see, Virgo. So let's get out your overall energy for Virgo. 7 of Cups, which is the card of choices, and this person has the 6 of Wands. So you got options. I have a song in my head. You got options, but I want to let you know that I decided. I'm not going to sing all of it. All I Want Is You. That's the name of the song. I believe it's Her, the artist Her, H-E-R. You've got options, but maybe you've got your mind set on only one thing. And I feel like there might be some progress towards that, okay? This could also be a little bit of a confusing energy, a little bit of elusiveness going on within the emotional space, so you may be experiencing that as well. This person has the 6 of Wands, which is all about attention, validation, recognition. This person could be someone who definitely grabs your attention or others' attention, okay? Or they just might have this very magnetic energy about them in general. And yeah, interesting. Usually sometimes I can already feel where the reading is going even before I get cards out, but I'm getting the word curveball, so we'll see. I honestly can't tell where this is headed. And maybe some of you are feeling that energy. Like sorry, I have another song coming in. Is this love that I'm feeling? Okay, so some of you might be in that emotional space of like not really knowing where something is headed, but like, you know, enjoy the journey anyways, Virgo, right? You don't need to know everything, every possible outcome. But I also know that's your kryptonite, because Virgos love to analyze and to know, you know, kind of like Aquarian energy. But this is something I'm getting that you're going to have to feel out along the way. So let's see what cards come out. Recent past energy is what we're going to go into first, and then we're going to look at your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcomes. So, Virgo. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something here that was not working in your favor in the past that now you're getting, it either is starting to now work in your favor, or you're getting another opportunity presented, whether that be within finance or the connection. Okay, give me one more card. Nine of Wands. So, Virgo. There's the itchies again. What's up with that? All right. So, I'm getting the words didn't pan out. There's something here that may not have panned out quite like you thought it was in the past. And this may have caused a little bit of emotional confusion, right? And maybe even made you hesitant to like try new things or go in a different direction. But there's this energy here of like just being like, I give up then, you know, or I give up the struggle if nothing else. And that's kind of what you were being called towards, Virgo, was to kind of relinquish control of whatever this is that had you emotionally feeling depleted or confused in the past energy. It's like some of you felt like you were giving, you know, but not receiving necessarily, whether that be in like the work environment or within relationships. But I feel you're coming out of that energy and ready to kind of embark on something new here. There's another message here. Hold on a second. So it's like there's this weird message here about like feeling like you can't have something, like something's being denied to you or had been denied to you. But then it's like, nope, here it is. Do you want it now? And it's after a period of like going through some sort of surrender. You know, like when you really fight for something or someone and you don't get maybe the results that you want. And so you finally just come to the conclusion of like, okay, well, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm not going to push, you know, this anymore. And then as soon as you kind of let your guard down, it's like, boop, here it comes back, the opportunity, the person, the issue for some of you, you know, but it's kind of like that. It's like, so the image that I keep getting is like someone saying to another person, they're like dangling something in front of them that they want. And they're like, you want this? Can't have it. Can't have it. And like this person, which I think is you, Virgo, I think you're this person, but you could be this person, getting like, first frustrated, trying to grab it, and then being like, fine, I don't even want it. And then as you walk away, they're like, fine, here, take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who didn't do that to their sibling when we were little? If you had siblings, you know what I mean. You know, like when you have something, you know, I'm getting like a remote control image. and like your sister or your brother wants it and you're like, hey, I can't have it. It's just, it's irritating, you know? It's like ornery. It's an ornery energy. Okay, so that specific example may resonate with you, but on a bigger symbolic in general meaning, what I'm getting is like, yeah, you get what I mean. Like that type of energy. Like the minute you don't want something, the universe just throws it at you. Like, fine, have it, you know? Okay, so I hope you're still following me, Virgo. Okay, this is going to be an interesting reading. So this person's recent past, the Magician, the Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So this person has been manifesting or wanting to manifest more emotion, more romance in their life. Finances looking better, looking good for this person. Like this person is looking mighty good. Okay, at least in the recent past. It's like they could be very attractive to other people or to you because it's like they smell good, they look good, they got nice things, they got, you know what I'm saying? Like the full package type of deal. Okay, this could be someone new coming in for some of you. Keep that in mind. With some of you, this is old energy or friend, family, whatever. Don't have a narrow mind when you watch these. Keep an open mind. But I'm getting a song. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Is what a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty man. Or maybe what a woman, you know. What a good woman. I don't know. It depends if you're dealing with the masculine or feminine. Okay. Virgo. Okay. That could be, you could be the good man. You could be dealing with a good man. At least that's how they were in the past. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman. But it's like this person is in the process of manifesting love into their life and better feeling thought, better feeling emotion, being more open, being more receptive. And because they're in the space of receptivity, it seems to be flowing to them quite easily, or at least it has in the past. So let's go now into the present energy and see what we got going on there, and look at perspective, how you see each other. Which, keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be how this person sees it. But we'll start there. Your perception of this person. So maybe, okay, for some of you, I'm going back to the thing that you wanted that you couldn't have. Maybe some of you had gone through a situation, right, where you wanted something, but you weren't getting it out of your partner or an old partner. And now it's like the roles are being flipped, or the energy is flipping as we go into 2022. And that of what you wanted is like flowing in, possibly through a new person, or like a new energy being infused into an old connection. So take it as it resonates. Because, you know, for my committed Virgos, I could tell you as a married person myself, and I've been married for like, it seems eons. I don't even know how many years. 15 years? Okay, not eons, but a long time. It's like, the more, the more I try to like be needy towards my husband, like I want your attention, you know, and I'm like clamoring for it. He's kind of like, you know, but then the moment I'm like totally oblivious in my own world, I don't care if he's here or there, then he is needy towards me. Like, oh my God, you look so wonderful. It's like that, you know, whether, I'm not saying you're married. I don't care if you're married or not, but it's like that energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like the more needy you are, the more you kind of push away something that you want. And the more in the flow you are, and the more, you know, it doesn't even really matter if it comes or goes, the more attractive you are. And it comes in easy, you know. Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. Four of Cups. I should not keep all of these. I want to put these back over here. I'll take note of them. I'm going to put this back, but it's the Moon, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So, you have Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Death card. So, there's a lot going on here. There's a sense of like this yearning, this longing. That's that neediness, you know, whether that was coming from you or maybe this person. But I feel like that's old news. That's old energy. Some of you even looking back, you know, to your past self, to your prior self, and being like, why did I act like that? Why did I do that? You know, like, first of all, don't ever look back on an old version of yourself and criticize, okay? Because you're always doing the best you can with what you know right now, okay? So if you are doing that, please don't do that to yourself, Virgo. There is like this holding on though, you know, and like sticking to your guns, but then change comes in, whether you want it to or not. So you may see this person as someone that you're longing for, or maybe you're longing for a different version of this person, okay? Or they could be that way towards you. But it's like you're also getting to this point, Virgo, where you're kind of seeing past the veil. So if there was some sort of illusion around this connection, you're kind of seeing through it during this time frame. You may feel like this person is difficult to like get to open up. Maybe even a bit set in their ways. Maybe they don't really like change, okay? Or you don't. But change is a coming here. The two main things I'm getting from that is that there's a message about stuck in the ways. Whether that's you or this person or somebody stuck on you. That's that neediness energy again. Or you stuck on them. Let's see their perception. The Star. Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. The Tower. Okay, I'm hearing a song, If You Ask Me To, I Would Change My Mind. Okay, so I don't know if that's how you're feeling or they're feeling. Somebody may be changing their mind. And I got that in the Leo reading. Check that out if you're dealing with the Leo or have that in your chart. But also have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius out so far. This person's being inspired to take some sort of action here, but they also fear it at the same time. But it's like change is a coming. Both of you have inevitable changes taking place in your life, both spiritually and emotionally. So I feel like even though you may not feel ready for that, Virgo, I feel like you're going to be ready, right? This person may have a lot of hopes tied around the connection. They may see you as someone that's fun to be around, that I'm hearing, come on baby, light my fire. Or just right now they're focused on their hopes and aspirations and wishes, but there's a fear here, okay? A fear of change. A fear of the unknown. This is kind of reminding me also of Libra's reading that I just did. It's like this person being ready for change, but then being afraid of it at the same time. I don't know why I keep getting stuck on these cards, but then I keep getting that word stuck. Now I'm hearing stuck like glue. So let's go into the emotional space and see if we can get more clarity here. Emotional space for Virgo. Ooh, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and Judgment. Holy cow, I didn't see that coming. Oh my gosh, didn't I say that? I said at the beginning of the reading, I bet there's a curveball here. Because, okay, usually once I'm done meditating, before I go into the cards, I already kind of know the theme. We'll say that. I never know what cards are going to come out, but I know the theme through the emotions that I'm feeling. Your meditation, I couldn't sit still, so I couldn't really get that deep into it. And I kind of had this sense of like, I'm just going to have to feel this one out. And so some of you, that's exactly what you're doing. It's like, I don't really know what's coming, you know, but I know something's coming and I guess I'm just going to feel it out. And then I've got the 7 of Swords in your emotional space, which is like this very non-trusting, skeptical, maybe even dishonest energy. Okay. But we'll see. Give me one more card. And the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of confusion here. Also 777 showing up. Look up the spiritual meaning of 7s. Virgo, this is, some of you aren't being honest with yourself about how you're really feeling. It's almost like some of you don't want to face an ending, or you don't want change, or face the truth of something. But that's what you're being called to do. But there's a lot of emotional confusion showing up. I'm hearing a song, just like music. If there was dishonesty around this person or this connection, you're definitely still feeling some sort of way about that, okay? Maybe even carrying around some resentment, but not telling the full truth about that. Or maybe you're in denial about how deeply something hurt you or wounded you, Virgo. Or it could be that this person is, but it's showing up in your emotional space as like Spirit is calling you, right, to come out of that energy, to come out of the past and to start seeing all of the options that are available to you as you go into 2022. Because I am telling you, you can go look this up. 2022 is going to be a year where you're going to be brought more and more options and opportunities. And so you don't want to be carrying this old baggage, right? Or things that you have yet to release into that new energy. I heard cord cutting ceremony. Some of you might benefit from a cord cutting ceremony. Let's see this person's emotional space. The 10 of Wands. Another song coming through. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all if it ain't you. Some of y'all are really, really stuck on one specific person, one specific outcome. And for whatever reason, Spirit is saying, open up your mind. Open your mind. There are infinite outcomes and possibilities and people, okay? Not saying people are replaceable, not saying that at all. I'm just saying, be more open to trusting that what's for you is going to find you, right? And you're never going to be left with nothing, okay? Spirit always kind of pulls in exactly what you need when you need it. Have you noticed? You've made it how many days so far? 100% accuracy rate. You're still alive, aren't you? This person has the 7 of Swords in their emotional space. So this is really interesting. So neither are being honest with their emotions. And I heard reprisal. I don't know what that means. Fear of reprisal, fear of change, something about that. This person has a lot of heaviness, but they are, and they're going through some sort of emotional struggle, but they're ready for a new beginning. They may not be talking about this. They may not be communicating about this. There might be some things going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of, but I feel like that's actually happening on both sides, as both of you seem to be covering up some emotion or in denial about something here. It's like there's a lot of hush-hush, secretive energy. No wonder it's hard to figure out where this is going, because nobody's really revealing their hands, their cards. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard keep them guessing. And there's also something here about avoiding confrontation. That's what this person does, or you do, or yeah, I heard avoiding confrontation. Ooh, all right, so let's go into hopes then, Virgo. I have another song coming in. Chase Louise, it's been 7 hours and 15 days. I love that song. Sinead O'Connor. All right, so Knight of Pentacles, in your hopes. Last one standing is the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this card. That's what your hope is. It's like you want to feel grounded. You don't want to be playing these guessing games, I feel. You know? That's not even in your wheelhouse. You don't like to... Well, I would say that those of you who are attracted to this reading, or are watching this reading, I feel like you're just not in that space of wanting this confusion in your life right now. This person has the Strength card, so they're hoping for, you know, to be strong, to be confident. Could be a Leo, or they could have that in their chart. Or you could. So let's look at the most likely future outcome, which can be based on free will, meaning you're in the driver's seat, no one else, Virgo. So you can change it based on your actions. Let's get a snapshot. Most likely future outcome, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Okay. So there's all this clear progress being made here. Movement towards, kind of more towards whatever it is that you're looking to achieve in this upcoming year. And the only thing stopping you is your own stinking thinking. So be careful about getting all up in your headspace or getting into like this very worrisome energy. Some of you are worried about your stability or finances, but I feel like that is kind of already taken care of by the universe, right? Or at least that's the guidance that I'm getting. And so, and first and second of all, worrying about it is literally manifesting what you don't want. When you sit in the emotion of worry, as justified as it may feel, the longer you sit in that emotion, the more you start to attract things to be worried about. That's just how law of attraction works. So how do you get out of that state of mind? You start knowing that it always works out. If you look back on the trajectory of your life, it always somehow comes into place. Remember that, you know, and Believe in yourself, okay? They're giving me the song, I Believe in Magic. But there's like potential growth that's going to require movement on your part. It's going to require some work here. But I feel like things falling into place for you as long as you don't get all up in your head about it. Some of you are being called to pay more attention to your practical life and not so much on relationships. Because especially if you're stuck on a relationship where you don't really trust your emotions around it, and there's like all this weird, like for some of you what it is like on the surface when you met this person or when you meet this person, it's like, wow, they're the full package, that's my one. And then as you dig deeper, it's like red flag, red flag, red flag, you know what I'm saying? Or you just came out of a partnership like that. Well, no matter if you're currently in it or you just came out of it, as long as you're still dwelling on it, you're going to keep pulling more people like that and more energy like that towards you. So you have to learn, or you're being guided to take your attention away from that for now. I keep hearing just like music. Some of you, music is a passion or something. So let's see this person's most likely future outcome. The Sun, the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So, Virgo, this person is getting reconnected, feeling reconnected, looking towards their future. They've got something up their sleeve. I'm just going to tell you, they've got something up their sleeve here that I don't think they're telling anyone about, okay? And it's not necessarily bad. It's just that they're not revealing it. Some of you have already felt this, though. And so you're intuitively aware of it. And it could be also that you have something up your sleeve that you haven't maybe fully revealed yet. So it can be interchangeable, but there's definitely that message again about keeping things to themselves. And this person doing some sort of future planning, which they actually might be saving up to do. Like they got some new ideas about things that they want, but I feel like they're not really sharing that with anyone just yet. You know? So when the time is right, I feel that, you know, of course it will all be revealed. It may not be during this time frame, as I still feel like someone has the blinders on here. But Spirit is saying, this is just like, it's reminding me of the Aquarius reading. Because the message in the Aquarian reading was, I know that you like to know everything, but there's some things you're just going to have to figure out along the way. And sometimes I do get real stern messages from my guides. Well, not stern, they're always loving, but just point blank, no, you don't need to know that, or you need to go through it to find out, you know, and like, it's like, this is one of those situations, Virgo, where you're going to have to feel it out along the way, because that's how you're learning. You're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning to trust your emotion, and also the universe. Trust the universe. So, wow. Let's see what the law of attraction has to say for you, Virgo, on this situation. It says, I will envision the behavior I desire to inspire. If we were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. This is basically saying the way you get the reaction you want out of other people is to see the best in them, right? And that seems so logical. But yeah, I do find like when emotions run high, it's hard to see how we play a role. But it's like if you see the worst in someone, if someone sees the worst in you, Virgo, don't you know it? Don't you feel that? And doesn't that make you want to return that favor by seeing the worst in them? Oftentimes it does. Vice versa, when you're connecting with someone and they see the beauty in you, the best in you, doesn't it make you want to then in turn see the best in them or give them the best version of yourself? This is how relationships work. And everybody in your life, whether it's intimate or someone that you work with or in your family, responds to whatever vibration you have set, expectation you have set, and how you see them. Because we're all intuitive beings, right? So, interesting. So to get what you want, you got to see the best in everyone, including this person. Virgo, or cut your losses is what I'm hearing. So if you can't do that, then that's the other option. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with: Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer. Could be another Virgo, Capricorn here. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind that can be any zodiac sign. Those could be placements in your chart or the chart of the person you're dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Either way, I am wishing you the very best, Virgo. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.